Well, good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and today is, oh my goodness, it's Monday, Vlogtober the 28th. Is that right? I got it right. Monday. It's Monday. So this weekend, I'm just going to talk about what I did, and then I'll show you some stuff. This weekend, let's see, Friday was just kind of a laissez kind of day. Just, you know, we got school done in the morning, much to my kids' dismay every day. And we just kind of went about our day. You know, the kids played, and then my daughter got ready for her fall retreat this past weekend that she went to with the church that we attend. And we took her to that. We went to dinner first, and then we took her to that. Dropped her off. Oh yeah, that's right, my husband and I ran to a store to see if we could find some doorknob with a lock or something on it. Or no, we were looking for a specific doorknob to match the rest of our doorknobs in our house, and we couldn't find one at the stores that we went to. So we came home without what we wanted. Or without what he wanted. Let's see, Saturday we got up, had breakfast, just kind of, you know, chilled around a little bit. Saturday morning was actually Yes Michelle's live, and before that, her and I got together in video chat, and I always love video chatting with my friends. Like, I don't know what it is. They're like, well, I won't bore you with my, you know, my presence and company, and I'm like, please. You're the opposite of boring. And you're not wasting my time. Trust me. Like, I love it. I don't know why I'm putting my socks on. I'll wait. I'm sitting here going, Mr. Rogers, putting on my socks while I'm talking. Although he put on, you know, changed out his sweater, changed his shoes or something. I know he changed his sweater. Anyway, that's not the point. I helped her out with that, and then I'm sitting in here. I think I was in here, or I was downstairs. No, I was downstairs. Wake up, boys. Come on. I was downstairs, and I'm sitting there watching her live, being on the live chat and all that, and I hear them getting started on the workout site. So I'm like, oh, come on. Couldn't even give me a few minutes to finish up here. So I quickly ran outside and put her in my ear and had her in my had my phone in my pocket, got my gloves on, and started moving. I forgot to ask my husband again what they're called. But we had this retaining wall behind our garage. It was a two-tiered kind of sort of retaining wall, kind of. Not really. They had put in like some rocks. They're huge, thick, not pavers. They were something else. I want to say like limestone or slate or something, but whatever it made a nice retaining wall back in the day when it was built. But over time, it has settled and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The rocks became crumbly. Like, they started crumbling into, like, real thin, like, almost slate-like layers. And so our kids would constantly be, you know, messing around with the rocks and stuff back there. At one point, a friend of one of our kids decided that it'd be funny to start pulling rocks out of it. And we're like, that's not gonna happen. Well, my husband finally decided to get the retaining wall done and had some people come out. They gave us a quote for all the work that we want to have done, and he went, what? That's it? Like, it's still a lot of money, but it came in right at about what my husband had budgeted. And maybe a little less, I don't know. Like, it came in around what he was willing to spend on it. what he was budgeting. He only wanted to budget this much amount, and he said if it went over, he would just, you know, obviously wait or go to somebody else or something. I don't know. But they ended up quoting us a pretty good deal on it, and we're even getting it. So it's going to be one wall instead of the 2 tiers that it was before. At one point of the wall, it's going to be almost 6.5 feet tall. The retaining part. And then we're going to put a slab of concrete on the top of it. It's going to look awesome back there. We may even put like a hot tub back there one day. Next year we're thinking we're going to redo our deck and patio area, which is going to cost a lot of money. So your girl might be putting herself on a very strict yarn diet next year so we can save up for this deck. Because trust me when I say I want this deck done, because the deck that we currently have right now makes me a little nervous to be out on. Yeah, it's a tall deck and they have very small support posts under it. And it's just like the wood is just, yeah, it doesn't look pretty. It looks okay, but it just doesn't, yeah. And I can feel it move when people walk around on it. It's, I'm good, thank you. And we really want to get to where my mom and her boyfriend have a patio at her house that they have built and put together where they can sit out, basically almost sit outside, but not really. Theirs is more climate controlled, but we're going to have, anyway, they have it where they can sit out and watch games and stuff, you know, throughout the year. And it's a nice kind of a neat hangout place. So we were thinking we want to do something very similar, but we're going to have like a screened in porch patio type thing under our deck, and a new deck. So we got all that stuff removed and ready to go for the people to come sometime in November. We don't know when, whenever they, you know, are available. And there was also a concrete staircase. It was like 2 steps behind there's a garage door that comes out the back of our garage that is basically useless because we don't use it. We don't go back there because, I mean, there's no point to go back there, you know? It's just, yeah. Anyway, so we removed the concrete block, the staircase that they had behind the house. Got all the concrete broke up, and we basically piled it up in places around our property. And then this week my husband's we got the camper, we did all of this on Saturday. We removed all the blocks, and I'll have to, you know what, maybe I'll insert pictures. I'm gonna scooch over here and you guys can see the before the demolition and after the demolition that we did, the demoing that we did in the backyard. And then after all that was done, we got the camper winterized. Basically, it's done for the year. We're done with it for now. He put all like the antifreeze in it to keep it from freezing and stuff. And you know, I vacuumed all the carpeted areas that I could. I mean, trying to vacuum some of the carpeted areas in a camper with a regular vacuum is almost useless because you can't really get into the small spaces that is in there. Right in front of the kitchen slide out, they have a little strip of carpet. I'm like, why? Why'd you even bother putting a carpet right there in the kitchen area? Like, I don't know. Let's see. So we got all that done. And then we just kind of chilled the rest of the day. Thank goodness. I was like, I just want to sit and crochet. But at that point, my arms and my legs and hip and everything were starting to be sore from all the work I'd done that day. And I'm still kind of feeling it here and here and just along my right side because of how we worked on the backyard. You know, I used my right side for a lot of leverage to get the rocks and stuff out. And I was using sledgehammers to break up concrete, and it was fun. And then Sunday was just kind of a chillax day. Yesterday was just kind of, yeah, we just kind of chillaxed. Went to church, then went and grabbed my daughter. We picked her up after church. Came home and just, well, okay, sorry. It wasn't really that much of a chillax day. That was yet another day. It was chillax after I was done. Before church, I think it was, or no, it was Saturday. I went, you know what, tomorrow I think my goal is going to be reorganizing the kitchen and going through everything that we have. Yeah, I did that. And we got it reorganized, and oof, my feet were killing me yesterday, so it was a busy weekend. I keep wanting to think I chillaxed all weekend, but I didn't. I did after I was done with the kitchen. I went, okay, I'm done. And then I did, you know, my lives with Juan last night. Well, I didn't. Like, I participated watching his live with Mama Wilma. My goodness, that woman knows how to put granny square blankets together. I love her color combos. I have one said color combo downstairs that I still need to put together that I got because I was inspired by her. And then I believe Juan was also inspired by her and did instead of doing a granny stitch, he's doing a moss stitch with the two colors, I think. I'm trying to think here now. My brain just kind of woo. Oh yeah, and then I did Marty's live. I messaged her and I go, oh hey, I'm available to be on with you tonight. My husband goes, hey, we need to talk about our trip. I was like, I just told her I was available and now I'm not. Thanks. So, oh, I finally got on there and I was on there for a little bit. So yeah. Anyway, so between the Zooms and the Zoom yesterday and the live with Marty, I showed some of you this stuff already. So I am not that far. I got 2 rows done yesterday on this blanket. My goal is to do about, I don't know, 2 to 4 rows a day until I'm finished with the purple, which I don't know how long that's going to take. So I am on the last purple, I think. Depending on how quickly this goes, I may throw the orange on there. I don't know. And I need to see how big it is, how long it is. So after I'm done with the purple. Because I don't want to make it like so long that it's like, I don't know, ridiculously long compared to how wide it is. You know, like I don't want to make it like a scarf blanket. Although that would be kind of fun. But you know, not for my friend and what it's meant for. It's a hug. Which, I mean, I know a scarf can be a hug. Anyway. And then I am this far on my cowl. The one using the Premier 1 pounds. I'm waiting for tomorrow is Tuesday. And about the time I'm uploading the video, I should be able to get the week 3 tutorial of this. I can't wait. I can't wait. And then I did go ahead and frog the Sophies, and I've actually started using, so this strand of yarn is from my Sophies. I don't know if I'm past the Sophies frogged out yarn yet. I'm getting close because a lot of the yarn is still kind of crinkly like that from being in stitches. So once I get past all that, the crinkly yarn like this, then I'll know I've gotten through the Sophie's yarn. So I've gone through 1 full skein of yarn, and I'm into the yarn that I frogged from my Sophie's. And y'all, this thing is just, I am loving this one too. Like, I am loving both of my cowls. And I know that once I get further along in this, that I'm probably going to end up putting one of these aside, which probably, hopefully not this one, because I want to get this one done by Christmas time. Because I want to give this to her for Christmas and her birthday, which is all in the same month for my friend. So, and then this one also, the hug, for my other friend. So, that is what I have on that. I have in my hand, I don't know if you guys have noticed me pick it up and put it down, but I wanted to work on this while I was talking to you guys. I'm still, I don't know if I've showed this. This is the second panel for my Ruana. I'm trying to finish it because I was talking about it yesterday on Marty's live that I'm getting, it's thicker than I thought it would be. I think I need to make something without making it in a 4-weight. I think that's my issue. I keep making stuff in 4-weight, and I need to make a cardigan in a 3-weight or smaller, because then it won't be so thick. This just feels thick, and I don't want chunky. It's hard to explain. Well, I mean, I guess if you know, you know. My brain just, I don't know, I have a hard time explaining things correctly. I just got out of the shower this morning, so my skin's getting dry in places. Sorry for all the itchiness here, but, and then I have an idea for a block party block this week. I just need to actually sit down and work it. I want to make it in cotton because I want it to be a fall color one. So I'm trying to look in here and see if I have cotton colors. That are, you know, like fall colors. So, oh. I ordered a couple Ami hooks. Do I have the other one? Oh, I do. It's right there. So I ordered a couple Ami hooks from Amazon a while back. And I'm trying to think. I ended up giving my daughter a hook because I wasn't a fan of it. Which one was it? Oh, she has it, so I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I'd ordered 2 of them. I've actually ordered 4. I've ordered 4. One of them I gave to her, one of them I kept, and then I've got 2 more. So, which one was it? There was one I didn't care for the way the coloring turned out, so I was like, I was gonna send it back and get a different one. Then I was like, nah, I'll just give it to her. But I had ordered 4 hooks, 2 at 2 different times. And the first order, it had one that wasn't supposed to arrive until like literally in the last couple days. And I finally got that one. And look, it came in almost, so the boxes are like this, except they're square and they're almost like the Furls hooks, where they are the cardboard, like, but anyway, the Ami hooks looked like this, where, you know, on either side it showed the 2 different styles of hooks that they do. But it was a box instead of a tube like this. This is a hard, almost, I think it's like a cardboard tube or something. And then it has the little thing like that. But I like, this is the one I like, that, like these 2, they used to not come in tubes like this. They came in boxes. And I like this one better. Although this one's like almost like a wooden, I don't know, maybe it's PVC. So this is the one I kept, the orange and the wood there. What was the one I gave her? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look again. Anyway, I had ordered, again, like I said, 4. So these are the 3 that I have. The reason I'm only showing you the 2 is because the one's not in the other one came in a box, so I didn't keep the box. So I have my 2 tubes and I have the one here. So this is a 10mm Ami hook. It doesn't have Ami. This is one of the older ones because I think they started putting Ami on their hooks. I don't know. Instead of just the size. So I got a 10mm. This thing is a giant, but I don't know if you can see the swirl in it. It's like a marbled, glittery, white, like an opaque. It's really pretty in person. It has like an iridescentness to it. Camera's not gonna pick it up, but you can kind of see the marbling in there. You just can't really pick up the iridescent. It's pretty. I like it. I just gotta find a use for it now. And I like the size of it because it's not forever long. I mean, it is long, but it just, I don't know. It feels neat. These ones feel neat with the little wand-like handles. You've already seen the orange one. I'm not gonna show that one. So, I got this one yesterday, and I'm excited. This one is it's silver glitter and blue resin. This one's pretty, and it's another 6mm. So I try to order it, when I order these hooks, I try to order them anywhere from a 5 to a 6, mostly 5.5 to 6, because if I want to use it, most of my projects I use 6mm, so that's why I try to get a lot of them in this size. Isn't it pretty? It is kind of funny. My daughter was looking at it. It's like there's a blob right here, and then it's like silver glitter. But you know, it's supposed to be a handmade, which I don't know how handmade these actually are. I mean, I suppose they might be. I don't know. You know, so anyway, this is another long one, but it's very similar to, and you can just see how much shorter this 10mm is. So this is one of the longer ones. That's okay though. It's pretty to look at. It is pretty. Like $11 for this is a lot better than, you know, $30 with other places, and I can look at pretty hooks. Like, these are just pretty. I need to hold them like this so you can see the prettiness. All right, but yeah, these ones I like to protect them and keep them in their cool little tubes. Although the little container I have them in holds these pretty well so that they're not falling unless they get knocked over. They could fall. So those, they do. I love those hooks. I don't use them a lot, but I do love to look at them because they're just pretty to look at. So that's all I have for you, friends. I'm going to get off here and get some crocheting done while I get my Bible study done. And I will, yeah, let you know what we get done tomorrow. So, oh, and tomorrow, I just can't wait for tomorrow because it's going to be a pattern release day for my cows, and I'm excited for those. So, like I like to say, friends, it's always a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go make something beautiful. And I'll see you on the next video, friends. Bye.